happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. To the wing on the left. And here's Siakam for three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Well, Brent, tonight we got a great front court matchup.
Yeah, this is a game, BA, I think, that has been circled on the calendar. These guys are competitive, but there are positional rivalries that do exist. And the only way you can measure up is standing across from your opponent. We've got that here tonight. Who's going to get the best of who?
Shot clock at 6. And Giannis with the dunk.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
Thanks for that, Allie. A good look from Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Siakam's got 5 points.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 5. Now Nembhard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Milwaukee shooting their initial free throws of the game here. You know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And I like that Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Milwaukee making a switch here. On offense, here are the Pacers. They trail by 6. Pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. And then Turner with the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Indiana with a rebound. Outside Nesmith. Now here's Turner. Siakam in the post. To the paint. Back to Nesmith. Lopez with the steal. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Right side, Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Trent. No points so far. The shot by Lillard, no good. Down low. Here's Siakam. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle plotted them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Substitution on the court.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Trent with it. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lillard. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Lillard's got 11 points.
And Dame Lillard with tremendous concentration there.
Siakam left side. Toppin outside. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Trent. Siakam with the defensive effort.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Indiana leading. Siakam looking it over. Pass to Toppin. Back to Siakam. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. For 3, here's Lillard. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. It's the Pacers leading by a point. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
6 to shoot. Inside. Antetokounmpo. They shoot again. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And the jam by Walker.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
Here's Portis. Walker pulls down the board. And the Pacers with possession here. 3-pointer, Halliburton. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And he gets the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 1.
And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length. Use that toughness. Let him make plays inside.
Now here's Toppin. He's got 7. Right side Matherin. Back to Toppin. And there's a 3-second violation.
Milwaukee Bucks. Substitution for your Pacers. Myers.
And the Bucks with possession. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him, or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, BA, there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can, but inside, Giannis is going to get there and he's going to devastate you.
Now here's Siakam. Here's Nembhard. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Trent. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Trapped by Nembhard. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
His personal foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo with it. Siakam covering. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lillard's got 14.
And Lillard can knock these things down in his sleep. He makes it look so easy.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Bucks making a switch here. 1:29 left to play in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Siakam. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. 10 points for him.
Yeah, and Siakam is the total offensive package. A big man with post moves and a reliable jumper.
Lillard can't get it to go.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Siakam outside. Here's Nesmith. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Indiana with a rebound. Here's Nembhard. The 3-pointer off the mark. Bucks trail by 5. Lillard with the ball. Picked up by Nesmith. Trent outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Nesmith's shot is off. Trent right side. No good that time. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Pacers out in front, leading by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Antetokounmpo, who's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Nembhard. And a 2-handed jam!
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
And here's Milwaukee now. After the basket by Indiana on the other end.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway.
And Portis with that trademark intensity, getting right up on top of his man.
Siakam the screen. Here's Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his third foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Halliburton. Halliburton on the drive. There's Nesmith with the three. Fires in the triple. Nesmith's got 7 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Halliburton. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. And Nesmith gets it to go.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Halliburton on the wing. Here's Nembhard. Rebound, Milwaukee.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Lillard outside. Takes a three. Mathurin with a rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. Milwaukee making a switch here. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. A shot to stop the run. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Substitution for your Pacers. Obi Toppin. TJ McConnell.
Pacers leading by 16. Siakam left side. And here's Toppin from the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Toppin not thinking twice on that jumper.
Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Mathurin. For three, here's Lillard. And another miss by Milwaukee.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Antetokounmpo outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Buries it from 3.
3 points.
Lillard's got 20 points.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Back to Siakam. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
There's certain nights Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Yep, that one goes. Antetokounmpo has got 15.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Kuzma outside. Lillard outside. It could go. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Indiana up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. They're and there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up to the Indiana Pacers. 22 was their biggest lead. Walker for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Outside for McConnell. 3-pointer, no good. The Bucks trail by 20. To the left side wing. Lillard looking around. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by McConnell. Pacers leading by 20. Halliburton for 3. Tipped.
Such a good defender, Taurean Prince. Physical, good lateral movement, and has the tools there to snuff out a shot.
A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Clock at 6. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Halliburton, good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Up top, Toppin. Halliburton outside. Offline with a 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
For 3, Matherin. Rebounded by Kuzma. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Lillard. Can't connect from short range.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
3-pointer, Halliburton. Pure from 3-point range.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line, and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Got it.
Great body control allows Matherin to finish through contact.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Walker. Back to Matherin. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Indiana.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
They swipe it. Outside Walker. Halliburton outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 36.
What a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pacers.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Pascal Siakam.
It felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Pass to Toppin. And here's McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Shepherd. This one for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
2 shots.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Now the Pacers with it. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. To the inside. Toppin. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
It's stolen by Trent. To the paint. And Giannis throws it down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen.